Xfinity presents High School Sports.
Today at the Thomas A. Garkey Athletic Field at North High School at Grosse Pointe North, the visitors from Grosse Pointe South win it in 2012 in the Battle of North versus South. The South with the win 17-15. And welcome back to Grosse Pointe Northern High School. Joe Jason along with Rob Otto. Thanks for joining us for these highlights of this exciting game between the North and the South. And let's get things going in this one, Rob. And we got it going right away with the Norsemen from Grosse Pointe North getting out to an early lead in this game offensively, and they'd help themselves out defensively too. But first, this pass down the seam.
Mikhail getting all the time he needs, all the protection he needs. Beautiful pass right down the seam to Taiwan Wiggins, a 26-yard touchdown. Missed the PAT. That'll be important later. Here is another one, just absolute overthrown on the screen pass. It's Corey Pierce grabbing this one 56 yards into the end zone. Again, they went for two because of the earlier one. It is now 12-0. But what's good for one side is good for the other. That's Jack Fry with this long interception. Return for the touchdown. Make the PAT. That makes it 12-7 at the half.
The half would end at 12-7, and it didn't take long. About 2.5 minutes into this second half, a turnover. And then South going to work. Down the seam to Spratt. The beautiful pass of 32 yards from the 35 down to the 3. And look at that, setting up shop for what would be a 4-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, great job. Beautiful inside block. You'll see it on the second take, but that is just the speed of Rennell Perkins. Look at the fullback, number 2. Seal right there. The speed gets to the cone. Touchdown. That makes it 14-12. First lead of the game.
McHale, who had been the quarterback, went to tailback. And look at this. Boy, he takes off after contact and gets it down inside the 30-yard line, sets up this 26-yard field goal by the big guy, Bilski.
And that gives the lead back to North. A couple turnovers by South, but then we move into the fourth quarter, and they hold on to the ball this time. Again, Perkins doing a great job after first contact, getting down into field goal range. Liam McElroy, that is a 37-yarder through the driving rain to give his team the lead. You see the emotions. Taking charge of the senior there after he made that kick.
A couple of more shots as the game ended, and this one downfield is picked off, and this would seal the deal for the South.
Gray doing a wonderful job of just camping out there, and the trophy, all the hardware, goes to South for a third year in a row.
Student body on the field, they celebrate, and for the first time in the series history, South has 3 victories in a row. You see South doing a great job as far as first downs in the second half, leading that category 17-10, but 5 turnovers by South. They somehow overcome the turnover bug and win this game.
Almost had a 6th one late. It was called back because of penalties. You see the offensive stats really low for both of them, but in the driving range and the win here in Grosse Pointe tonight, really no surprise. So you might just look at that. 6 penalties for 89 yards against the Norsemen. Again, a late penalty, turned over, an interception, and because of that, South was able to hold on and win the football game.
One final time here tonight at Grosse Pointe North. The South, the Blue Devils, win it. Their 3rd victory in a row, 17-15 over the host Norsemen. You've been watching High School Sports, a presentation of Xfinity High School Sports and Play on Sports Midwest. Good night from Grosse Pointe North.